Hey everybody, it's Barb here. Today we have a lucky hit HotA build for you. This one is using the new recipe here. Whenever you lucky hit, you deal a bunch of damage. You see here 63,000, and this is not even critted. So you see our base weapon has like 4k weapon damage, and this one has 60,000. So that's like, 15 times the weapon damage. And you can kind of see here, like this basically goes back to the most trivial of Barb builds. We use Hammer of the Ancients for high lucky hit chance. So all we do is we get up to a target and we push our buffs. And then we just start smashing. And you can see here the kind of lucky hits that proc, like 20 million, 24 million, 27 million. On top of this also applies a dot. So on every lucky hit, we trigger this weapon. And then it also applies a dot from Berserk Ripping. And yeah, it's in general pretty insane because Barb has 4 weapons and you can roll this 4 times. And again, on this PTR, like there's a bug that you can't roll it higher than 64,000. So if you crit it, this is actually going to do like 100,000 weapon damage on like 3 weapons, like both one-handers and both one-handers combined, and then 2 two-handers. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty insane build that is scaling lucky hit and also like just insane attacks, but you can see how fast we just smash here. And every hit, like we hit for like, a couple of 20, 20, 20. And yeah, it's pretty cool build. I cleared pit 200. I'm going to show you the footage and we're going to look at the guide. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, HotA lucky hit. Boom, boom, I hope. Just do me some lucky hits. DPS is really good on this targets. The idea is just like go on and smash. No weapon swapping, just like go on the target and smash. It's a very a trivial Barbarian build, like where you... No, like all you do is you smash. Actually, we have some crazy stun chance, as you guys can see. Oh, no. I don't get stunned, staggered. Oh, so much poison. Gotta be a bit careful out there. Man, we have so much lucky. We have 70%. 74% lucky hit. That's quite a lot. And on top of this, we have some cool ground stomp. Look, they are basically perma-stunned. It's so funny. Let's go! Just stun them, boys. Perma-stun as well. As long as we're stunning those pecks. Before they can get to us. It's pretty cool. We need some movement speed. You guys can kind of see how we can just like blast stun them. Pretty funny. A pretty cool stagger, but I wonder how fast we stagger the boss, dude. It should be awesome. I guess we gotta go top there. Staggered. Definitely want to approach him with challenging shot. Okay, artillery is gonna blast quite a bit. Chop, chop. Maybe even some more attack speed. Ah, it's blasting. 200, boom, boom. Grandfather? Nope. What close? That's some nice loot. At this chest. Yeah, this is the pure lucky hit build. And it has also insane stagger. I didn't quite see it on this boss. But the stagger of this build is out of this world. And it also is going to have insane single target. Like we stack the Earthquake, we stick in the Earthquake. And then we just blast and our attack power goes way up. Pretty funny stuff. So this is not really that optimized because there's some bugs on the PTR. Where this is not really rolling much higher than 64,000. And yeah, basically the idea is you have a bunch of stagger and a bunch of lucky hit. You see here we have 74 lucky hit. And we have 90% chance to stun. And also with all this lucky hit, we have a chance to trigger more weapon damage. And HotA just in general has a very good lucky hit and basically can be spammed with a bunch of attack speed. So it's a pretty cool build, and we just have this on 4 weapons right now. So just lucky hit, a chance everywhere. It's the element recipe on weapons. And I mean, if this bug is fixed, the damage you're gonna see here is gonna go like at least double, maybe even triple. So it's pretty cool. We are rocking here cooldown reduction and leap. But we don't really use leap, we just use this for a 25 damage reduction. If you like leap, you can also play leap instead of ground stomp and then play the leap one here. But I prefer this one. Chest, we have evade, like we have max armor. Like, by the way, the armor cap is like 16,400. Then we are rocking Target's Will, just more DPS whenever we overpower. You're rocking elements here, but what you need is, for this damage to work, you need a generic multiplier. So Edgemaster and that stuff doesn't work. You need a generic multiplier, and this is a generic multiplier. Target's Will is a generic multiplier, basically all damage X. Then we are like maintaining our berserking here. With our Hammer of the Ancients, also on lucky hit, so we are like scaling full lucky hit, so it's very easy to maintain it. Then whenever we ground stomp, we get this Earthquake, it gives us a 1.5, again generic multiplier. Then we are rocking the Quake, so this allows our HotA to hit AoE, which is pretty good for this kind of stuff. Then because we basically, this is a single target spell, but like, you know, we proc it on all the targets. And then we're rocking Berserk Ripping. This actually works. We actually have quite some significant bleed. So this one, like, I don't know, inflicts direct damage for 10 million, and then 3 million of that is going to be bleed damage. So that's pretty cool. Then we're rocking Accelerating here for more attack speed. So more attack speed is more lucky hit, and this one goes over the cap. You definitely want to have 100% attack speed bonus. Like, you can get this by getting 3 attack speed rolls. I even have a bit over cap right now. You see here I have 40 here. Then we have another 30, that's 70. Then we have 90. Then I have another one here. So I have like 110 attack speed right now, which is a bit overkill. So 100 is the cap, so you only want to reach 100. Could probably roll it here. But yeah. Then we're rocking a bit of resource generation here. This is the only Uber unique I'm playing right now, Ring of Starless Sky, but it also works with Mother's Embrace. You can also play it with Shaco, but don't really need to. And Shaco is not even necessarily better than the current ones here, because it's 25 DR here. Shaco is 20 DR, but this also has 20 cooldown, and they're just insane stats. And then yeah, the amulet here is also lucky hit chance. We stack that everywhere ideally, like, because the more lucky hits we have, the more damage we do basically, and the more we control, stagger, and stun. Then we're playing X Mastery. Obviously we need to attack with a mace. Skill tree right now looks like this. Just HotA, and then like also lucky hit, vulnerable here. This is how we keep stuff vulnerable. We also have exploit for the initial vulnerable. Ground Storm, you can see here the Ground Storm just reduces my Wrath the Berserk ultimate. Pretty cool stuff. We have triple shouts, we have all the defensive stuff, Thorns, Berserking scaling, Pit Fighter, counter offensive because we get fortify from our Paragon tree, and then yeah, concussion and wallop because we use the mace, and then some healing because we spend fury. Unconstrained because this also scales our lucky hits, and Wrath of the Berserk. Paragon looks like this. Exploit. Warbringer here, territorial. I still have a bunch of fury scaling. You might not even need all this fury, but it's also pretty cool to get some maximum life here too. So there's lots of stuff to min-max. Rumble here for Earthquake. Again, we use the Earthquake. It gives us 1.1 multiplier against crowd-controlled enemies. Again, we crowd control a lot by just stunning, basically. for our concussion. Then we have Might here because we use 200 weapon. We are rocking Ira here from our Berserking. Decimator. I don't even have like a full optimized Berserking. I only have 25% bonus. You want to have Berserking on your gloves and on one of your weapons, but I didn't get it, so I got close and I didn't get Berserking on the last roll. But yeah, bricked basically. It's what sometimes happens with the tempering. Sometimes it happens. Maybe they'll change it. Then we have Marshall here for some extra cooldown reduction for our Ground Stomp, and our Wrath of the Berserking, and yeah, Blood Rage obviously. And yeah, that's pretty much the build. Pretty cool stuff. I'll show you real quick on the target dummy how crazy you can scale the damage. And right now it's not even, you know, the final form again, because I didn't even crit any of my rolls, or barely any of my rolls. Because there's a bug on the PTR where you can't go higher. And you can also sync the elements. You see right now I'm playing cold damage, shadow damage, physical damage, and fire damage. Because if you sync the elements, it breaks. Like, I don't know, like there's like, if you have too much damage, if you have more than 60k, or too high chance, then it breaks. So I have cold, shadow, physical, and fire. And ideally you want to have all 4 physical. And you want to crit on all 4 of them. And then it's going to be completely insane. So I'm going to show you real quick here on the target dummy. I mean, you've seen it on the boss, like, but the boss damage is also insane. Like, we can just do single target. Yeah, let's go boss. And you can kind of see here. So we just, like, it's very simple build. Like, you just smash. That's it. So here we smash, and you see, like, the damage procs 20, 60, 26 million. And then there's also the bleed that's happening, 5 million bleed. And it's basically like all these lucky hits proc from 74% chance. There will also probably be a build with leap, because you can see here, if you play leap, it actually has 98% chance to lucky hit, which is like basically like guaranteed lucky hit on every leap. And I'll probably make a leap version of this. But yeah, this is the HotA version. It's very simple. Going back to the Barbarian roots, just go to the target and start smashing. You know, like as simple as it gets. Like, just smash, my friends. Hope you enjoyed. GG. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.